friend Gary's. I'm going to actually get my first hands-on look at Starlink. He ordered the Starlink Roam, which is what used to be Starlink RV. And he went even a step further, and he bought the new flat antenna, which is the InMotion. Well, we're going to install this bad boy on his RV because he's got a trip. He recently retired. He's got a trip planned this summer, 3 months to Alaska. So he wanted to be able to be, have internet service the entire time. And this works out perfect for me because my Starlink is going to be here in the next few days. So come along with us, check out this install. Hopefully everything will go smooth, which I don't know why it wouldn't. But yeah, like I said, I'm stoked. I'm excited. This is going to be great. You can see these things on YouTube and look at them on the internet, but until you actually get a hands-on look at it, it's kind of scary. It's a lot of money. So anyway, yeah, here we go. There's the guard dog.
Be nice. It's all right.
So this is what we're going to install the Starlink InMotion. And there's Mr. Gary.
Hey, Chief. Mr. Trail Medic.
Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, this is where he removed his satellite dish that he's no longer going to be using. And we are going to take 1-inch aluminum square tube, and we're going to fashion a bracket using the existing mounting plates to mount that, which then will mount his InMotion antenna. Alrighty, there you go. Using 1-inch aluminum tubing, the existing mounts for the old satellite dish. We ran a bar across there and a bar across there, and that is nice and tight, which then allows that to sit right there. So, what do you think there, Mr. Gary?
I don't think I could make it much better. Wish we'd figured a few things out quicker. Saved us a little bit of headache.
Yeah, but not having to drill extra holes in the roof, that's
more than worth it.
Yes, sir. All right, there you have it. The InMotion Starlink. That's the mounting of the dish itself. Now we'll have to, somewhere in this area, come through the top of a cabinet and through the roof to mount the one wire that runs to the antenna. Here's the plate that we're going to use. So we're going to have to drill a hole here. I don't want to get it back into this. So we're going to put it probably somewhere, may go back just a little, so we don't have to use these holes. So now what we got to do is, we know the hose is going to be about right here. We're going to have to get a reference around to the front to know how far in we're actually going to be, and just make sure that it's going to be inside the cabinet. Alrighty. So we're using this butyl tape right here, and you can see what we've done. This is going to fit down over the top. I put this on here so that it'll kind of fill that right there, and then we'll use sealer after we put this on. But I wanted to show you this butyl tape because that's very important. If they had used that butyl tape on these originally, he wouldn't have had any water come in at all. And you can see where we drilled the 3/4 inch hole to get the cable through. I've stuffed the putty tape down in there to give it a good base. Alrighty, and there is the done deal on the installation on the roof. You can see how we've got it sealed. Remember, we had the putty tape, then we came back over it with what's called lap sealant, specialized sealant made specifically for rubber roofs. So by doing this, that's going to keep that wire from flopping any. And this is overkill here, but we went ahead and sealed the plates on that as well. You know, better safe than sorry, so to say. And that lap sealant is a self-leveling, so it will continue to flatten out and become a real smooth, pretty product after this warm sun gets on it for a couple of hours. You have to kind of assure yourself of a 4-hour window before it starts raining, and we're going to have no rain until a couple of days, so we are in good shape there. All right, now to the inside. All right, and that's the media center that we talked about earlier. The TV used to have an old tube TV in it, and he's got a flat screen to mount on the front. But we came in from up above here, and this is the cord for the Starlink. I guess all the controls will go over here. Yeah. So see, we've about got it whooped.
I think it's the Wi-Fi. I think this is the antenna, the controller. That's the Starlink power supply. So it powers everything. And this one is this is your router, Starlink router. And I purchased an additional Ethernet hardwired adapter in case I want to plug up a Wi-Fi extender of some sort if I need to do that, because I'll be traveling with my brother, and I may need to use extenders to get the internet to reach to his trailer so we can share the connection while we're camping. So that's what we're doing. Got to figure out where and how to mount all this stuff. So
okay, now for a shameless plug.
There you go.
This is YouTuber filming YouTuber. What's your channel, Gary?
I'm Wondering, Not Lost.
All right, I'm Wondering, Not Lost.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And we got Trail Medic with us.
And you're getting ready to go on a 3-month trip, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you will be filming daily or weekly vlogs?
That's my plan. That is my plan. I want to share this trip with everybody that wants to see it. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I did with the tools, so bear with me. Yeah, I'm wanting to share this trip, wanting to share the planning and the preparation work I'm going through with and how we pick campgrounds and the mileage, all that planning. That'll be a video that'll be out there. But also when we hit the road, I plan on sharing videos, hopefully every day or at least once or twice a week, sharing some of the trips. We'll share the campgrounds where we're stopping. We'll share if we stop and see something, I want to shoot some of that. The thing that I've got to find the balance for is going on the trip and having fun and sharing my trip with everybody on the channel.
And that is every YouTuber's
problem.
Yes. Yes. And there'll be times, Gary's brand new at this. Yes. So this is going to be kind of his maiden voyage. He picked a good one, didn't he? 3 months. But yeah, that's always the issue. And facing burnout, getting tired of filming everything. But sometimes just do it in moderation, you know?
Yeah.
All righty, back to the install. Okay, he showed you the 2 boxes, and that's how they mount against the wall. And they just snap in place then. So it seems like it's well thought out, you know it? And it really does.
Yeah, I think they've kept it as simple as they could.
And that's good because there is very little support on these?
You can open a support ticket, but it is not a live person support ticket. It's, from what I understand, it's you send a message and they get back to you in their
Kind of like
time.
a chat, maybe, kind of deal.
I'm not even sure they do live chats.
Oh Lord.
I think
Well, good thing I have you to help me.
Oh. All right, we're gonna make the final plug right there. Now, I've got a.
So both boxes have to be plugged in?
That's correct.
Ah, okay.
Yep, both of them have to be plugged in. The power, you got the power LED showing up right there on that box.
Okay.
And then, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go back here and get my phone.
Oh, that's right. It's all done on the app, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've already got mine set up, so I'm just I'm gonna check the Wi-Fi.
Alrighty, the moment of truth. It says it's online. Now let's try a speed test. Look at that bad boy go.
Come on, baby. Come on.
83 is still not bad with partial
And
obstructions.
that's uploads. That's an upload.
That's the upload?
Heard.
Oh, now it's doing
Now
uploads.
Yeah. So 83 download, 9.3 upload with 46 millisecond latency.
Oh, that.
DSL usually has latency around 25, somewhere between 20 and 30 milliseconds is usually the latency on DSL. Usually
So this is comparable to DSL?
Absolutely. And in my opinion, it is.
Okay. And we've got an 83
megabytes download
and a 9.3 upload.
That's correct.
And then here is the thing, and you explain this to me. We are in an area that is not yet considered serviced.
Available.
Yes.
That's correct.
So, if we're getting 83 now, think about the speeds whenever this becomes a serviceable area. Or when you move in, travel through a place. We're talking speeds probably in excess of 100, 150, maybe?
That's what I've heard. It's going to be interesting to see. This will probably be an update along my trip, is updating what kind of speeds I'm seeing out of the Starlink. I'll try to make that part of my report.
And I would think that would be something that I guarantee you I will be
Waiting for.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably now that I'm sitting there thinking about it, is to do a weather report as well as a Starlink speed report at the beginning of the videos, or at the end of the videos, just
to rub it in that you're in 60-degree weather when we're down here in 118.
Would I do that to you?
Let me think about it. Yes. All right. Well, I think we're going to end it here, guys, and just go ahead and call this a job well done. Thanks for coming along with us. Gary and I will see you in the next video, I hope, and that'll be the installation of my Starlink. So we'll see you on the next one. Later.